fattest family made it to the Grand Canyon. Ian, my son, my wife Tina, and my dad, we all made it there on June 2nd. We were hoping that North Kaibab would be open so we could do a proper rim to rim, but it was still closed. So we opted to do a South Kaibab to Phantom Ranch and then back up to Bright Angel. We went and did some of the Hermit's Trail the day before, and we hurried and got ourselves ready at about 5:30 in the morning, and Ian and I made our way down to Uau Point as it started to rain. As it started to rain, it cooled us way down, and we were greeted with the most beautiful double rainbow. I didn't quite catch it on camera, but you can catch it here, or at least see the single rainbow. The yucca were in full bloom, and they were about 12 feet tall, some as little as 8, and looked like we were in Dr. Seuss land. We hit the tip-off point and headed off the last part into the very bottom of the Grand Canyon before we crossed over into the Black Bridge. Made it to Phantom Ranch and had our mandatory lemonade. We filled our packs with water and flavored it with some of the last dregs of the lemonade and headed our way up the metal bridge towards the Bright Angel trailhead. We stopped in the Colorado to dip ourselves in water. It was getting hot now, probably in the 90s at this point. We started to dip ourselves every chance we get. Met a couple of mules trains on the way, and eventually got a cell signal and found that we weren't too far off from seeing Tina and Dad hiking down. They were going to meet us just after the 1.5 mile Rest Waterhouse. After we met up with the rest of the family, Ian ran up ahead. I was impressed with how much stamina he had. He probably beat the rest of us by 20-25 minutes. So I hiked my rest of the way up the trail here. You can see out there in the far rock there was a bunch of California condors. I think I get a still picture of it here. I'll show you in a moment. And we finished it just under, I finished it just under 8 hours and 53 minutes. What an amazing hike. I'm so looking forward to doing that again with Ian. Coming up here shortly in a few weeks, we'll be doing the Speed Goat. And hopefully in October, we can go back and try to do a proper rim to rim. And maybe even a rim to rim to rim. Thank you all so much for watching. This was so much fun to do. As promised, that little black dot out there is a California condor. Make sure you have your own adventure. Thanks so much for watching. And subscribe so you can watch our next adventure.